We always come to work to do work at PTC. I save my customers money every day and every way with discounts and rebates on all my vehicles.
Don't forget to tell them about the best finance rates, Paul.
You got that right, cuz. I got them low down, get down rates on all my new and used vehicles.
And what about selection?
With over 700 new and used vehicles on my lot, I got nearly every car, truck, or SUV you need. Y'all know I got them stacked deep, and every day I'm gonna sell them cheap, cheap, cheap. With our treat you like you are our family attitude, our huge selection, and 0% for 72 months, why wouldn't you buy from me? Y'all come on down, let's do some biz. Everybody else is.
Find new roads at Paul Thigpen Chevrolet in Vidalia and at paulthigpenchevy.com.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties for over 13 years. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the only nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our new administrative offices, located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, have opened recently as Phase 1 of our building project. Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak to someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
Local news on WIFO.
It's time now for the latest in local news. In the news, the Wayne County Commissioners are set to meet this evening at 7 p.m. On the agenda will be to set a tentative millage rate, as no decision was made at their work session on Friday. It lasted a couple of hours with discussions about the millage rate and also about the Republic proposal regarding the landfill. First, the millage rate, as the county unfortunately will not be able to keep the millage rate the same like the City of Jesup and the Board of Education. Commissioners had at their meeting their accountant, Chris Harris, telling the commissioners that in order to avoid a tax increase, they would have to cut operating expenses 20% for the remainder of the year. Harris says the other extreme is for the county to raise the millage 3.5 mils to make up the difference due to state cuts. County Administrator Luther Smart unable to attend the work session on Friday to attend the funeral of death in the family, but has come up with what he believes is a compromise. His proposal was to raise the county's millage by just 1 mil and for the county to cut expenses as much as possible, freeze both spending and hiring, and increase borrowing by $500,000, which goes against what the commissioners are hoping to do, and that's lower that tax anticipation, though. Again, no decision was made on Friday, but one expected this evening. Tax Commissioner Denise Griffiths was at the meeting. We talked to her as to where the overall millage rate is at this point.
Here, Tax Commissioner Denise Griffiths, the County Commission did not make a decision at their Friday work session, but they're going to make a decision on Monday. But so far, the City of Jesup stayed the same. The school board stayed the same. You told me that Scriven went up a little bit. Where do we stand on the tax digest right now?
The commissioners are trying to decide what they need to set their millage rate at. The state, the last couple of years, has changed the way a lot of things are taxed, and they're keeping more of the money. The title ad valorem tax on vehicles is one example of that. Sales tax on gas, of course, we don't get that local option or special local option anymore. So they're just trying to be very thorough, look at what our expenses are, where they can cut expenses, and how to deal with the decreased revenues from the state. Hopefully they'll be able to set a tentative millage rate on Monday.
Yeah, the auditor said they're looking at about a $2.1 million loss in their account because of state cuts. So doesn't look like this county is going to have the luxury of staying the same as the City of Jesup and the Board of Education. I know there's going to be, they're just trying to see how much damage is going to be to the local taxpayer here.
True. It would be probably difficult looking at the numbers to keep the millage rate at the 11.923. I know that's what they want to do. If they can come up with a way to do that, they will, but it would be extremely difficult.
Projection of a mill, what's the mill going to bring in next year?
A mill would bring in around $780,000.
Okay. Well, we'll see Monday. We'll be at the meeting Monday, see where they decide. But after that, you get to you have to state law, you have to advertise. Is that correct?
Right. Once they set the tentative millage rate, we'll have it all published in the newspaper. The current digest with the 5-year history.
Okay, thanks so much.
You're very welcome, Bob. Thank you.
And once again, a decision expected to be made tonight at the County Commissioners meeting. Other topics on the agenda tonight include passport fees with Clerk of Court Francis Yergin. Also on the agenda, discussion about the relocation, rededication of the VFW War Memorial, currently at Bill Morris Park. They hope to move it to the courthouse. Chris Griffiths on hand to talk about a mobile home park. Under citizens' concerns, Pastor Michael Swin and Tyrone McGill with an update on the Hall Richardson Recreation Center. Victor Andrade to talk about Stop the Beat campaign. And Peggy Riggins with No Ash at All on hand to discuss the Broadhurst landfill, which Republic has their new proposal. On Friday at the work session, Chairman Mike Roberts stressed that it's just that, a proposal. Commissioners discussed the new proposal at their Friday work session. We'll come back and hear that discussion right after these commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
It's a new and better way to buy. It's live market pricing at Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC on East Cherry Street. We constantly monitor auto websites to offer the most aggressive market prices. The low market price is our live market price. That's why we're the home of the no hassle deal. Save time, save money, and know for sure that Neesmith's live market prices are the lowest possible price that we can offer.
Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC, home of the no hassle deal.
Chevy, find new roads.
Shop and save with these August specials at Harris Ace Hardware. A Stanley 10-piece ratcheting screwdriver, normal price $13.99, now only $2.99 with Ace Reward Card. Buy 2 20-pound bags of premium birdseed and get one free. And Spectracide Ready to Spray Bug Stop on sale at just $4.99. Stock up today on Ace brand air filters. Right now, buy 2, get one free. Plus, go to Ace Hardware for any construction project. From a doghouse to your dream house, Harris Ace Hardware, West Cherry Street in Jesup.
This is Charles Huffman at Jesup Housing Outlet. If you haven't been to Jesup Housing Outlet lately, you're missing out on a large selection of new and exciting floor plans from the nation's top manufacturers like Clayton, Fleetwood, Scott Built, and Homes of Merit. All of our homes feature modern kitchens and appliances, R60 and higher insulation values, thermopane windows, and energy-efficient heat pumps. We have 2 locations to serve you, 2452 Savannah Highway in Jesup and Highway 301 South between I-16 and the bypass in Statesboro. Come see Charles, Faye, or Sheridan today.
Morton Collision is located at 1320 West Pine Street in Jesup. Morton's offers free estimates, 23-hour towing, and they guarantee their work. Call 427-3769 or after hours 912-294-6140. The staff at Morton Collision Center works with all insurance companies. So for guaranteed work with a qualified staff, go to Morton Collision at 1320 West Pine Street in Jesup. Morton Collision, quality you can see.
We continue with more from the work session on Friday by the County Commissioners. In attendance from this was the City of Jesup, City Manager Mike Deal and City Commissioner Nick Harris. Republic's new proposal was discussed at the work session. The emphasis at Friday's work session is that Republic's proposal is just that, a proposal. Chairman Mike Roberts says it's on the table for discussion and to go back and forth and pick out what's good and what is bad. Here's Mike Roberts' comments on Friday.
This is a proposal with room to talk. And I've had people ask me, what do you think? I said, well, I've read it 10 times now. I studied the other night to midnight. There's some things in there that we would like to go back and talk about. I told Chris that yesterday. There's a couple things in there we'd like to talk about. I don't know if it would be what we really want in the long run, but it was supposed to be a proposal, and you were here when they said, look, when you get this proposal, will the press get one? Will the NOAS get one? Will the city get one? Will we get one? And will we all talk? Well, I've kept my word. I've been talking to Mike and the mayor. I've been listening to people. I've been studying that thing like a dog. When I first got it and Derby called me, I hadn't even a chance to look at it. I was in Mississippi. But since then, I've looked at it. And look, I don't want to say no to something that we hadn't talked about. We might go back and say, look, everything y'all told us, we don't like it. Let's talk some more. But we can't just, we can.
Well, that's what the proposal was for, just to talk about it.
To talk about it. So we got some people wanting to talk a little bit. I even had a guy approach me and said, look, why don't you get everybody together except Republican and let me just have a talk to them and say, hey, negotiations is supposed to be negotiations. You're supposed to negotiate things, talk about things you like. And Chris and I were laughing yesterday. I mean, we would never put our best proposal on the table at first. Doubt they did either. But it's there to talk. And They think it's good. I don't know if it's good. Some people are gonna say yay, some people are gonna say no. I mean, I already been quoted this week as saying that I'm on the tape. I got a new bass boat in the yard. All that's this is not true. I mean, all I want to do is I've kept my word to everybody that was in this room that night. I came straight to y'all that night, Nick, and said, look, we're gonna get a proposal. We all need to look at it together, see what's best for all of us. Chris will tell you I've not made any commitments to anybody except let's study this thing, let's look at it, and let's figure out what's best for all of us and his company also. Let's look at the future tipping fees and see what we can do. I mean, let's all talk.
Commissioner James Thomas says a key factor in all these discussions is what he calls a silent majority. He says everyone needs to step up and be heard as to what they would like to see happen. Thomas says the vocal people have been heard, but Thomas questions the numbers as he says there's over 30,000 people that live in Wayne County.
It can be 200 people there saying we want this, okay? There's 30,000 people in Wayne County. Until I hear from the other 29,800, I'm not gonna let those people control me. Yeah, the silent majority, and it's some kind of way you got to see them. You got to get their opinion. If it's at Walmart, if it's wherever it is, you got to get their opinion one way or another. But a group going to speak the loudest for what they want. So, individual. I'm going to do what's best for Wayne County, not for just one particular group.
I think of those comments of Commissioner James Thomas. Robert states that he set up a time for the city and county. He says whoever wants to meet with Republic to do so. Robert says he wants all parties at the table to discuss the proposal. Robert says he simply wants what is best for the county as a whole and will continue to vote in that manner. James Thomas says he's tired of being called everything from baby killers to anti-Wayne County. Thomas says he's also serving for the citizens of Wayne County and will do what he believes is best for the overall community. And the proposal from Republic has been made, but it was emphasized Friday that no decisions have been made. It's simply that, a proposal that both sides will hopefully sit down, dissect it, look for ways that both sides can agree on and move forward for the betterment of all parties. But again, it was stressed that all parties need to be heard and opinions expressed. The city, the county, Solid Waste Authority, and the community. Again, WIFO fan will continue to follow the story as it develops. We'll come back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
It's a new and better way to buy. It's live market pricing at Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC on East Cherry Street. We constantly monitor auto websites to offer the most aggressive market prices. The low market price is our live market price. That's why we're the home of the no hassle deal. Save time, save money, and know for sure that Neesmith's live market prices are the lowest possible price that we can offer.
Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC, home of the no hassle deal.
Chevy, find new roads.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jesup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jesup.
Advance Healthcare Center on South 1st Street in Jesup is your one-stop health shop for most all your healthcare needs. They offer same-day appointments, and walk-ins are welcome for medical, chiropractic, physical therapy, and massage therapy care for immediate treatment and pain relief for injuries and illnesses of all conditions. Advance Healthcare specializes in the treatment of spinal and joint pains, headaches, neurological and muscle conditions, and family medical needs. Advance Healthcare accepts and files most major insurance plans, accepts motor vehicle and workman's comp cases, and they make self-pay plans affordable for everyone so you can get the care you need right away. Call or walk into Advance Healthcare Center on South 1st Street in Jesup or visit their website at ahc4health.com to explore the many ways they can quickly serve you. Advance Healthcare Center, serving the Wayne County area for over 27 years. Feel better today.
Final notes in news. Congressman Buddy Carter is going to be in town tomorrow for a town hall meeting. It's going to take place at Coastal Pines Technical College between 10 and 11. Again, he'll be on hand to discuss issues in Washington, D.C. that are important to all Georgians and hear about issues that are specifically important to residents in the area. Once again, the town hall meeting set for tomorrow from 10 to 11 at Coastal Pines Technical College in Jesup. Wayne County Board of Education has a work session set for tomorrow at 6 p.m. at the Tech Center. Items of business include discussion information on student achievement overview. Ms. Amy Daniel will give an overview of student achievement from the 2016-2017 school year. Student enrollment update. Dr. Prince will give the Board of Education update of student enrollment for the first day of school. Solar eclipse on the agenda. Dr. Prince will discuss the upcoming eclipse. Financial management athletic financial report, fiscal year 17. The fiscal year 17 athletic report will be given. Shared savings plan. Ms. Tony Williams will present information on the shared savings plan. There's an executive session on the agenda. Again, all that tomorrow at 6 p.m. at the Wayne County Tech Center. Also, finally, in the news, the new industry having a job fair here Wednesday, August 16th from 4 to 6 p.m. at Coastal Pines Technical College at the Polytech Building, sponsored by Job Training Unlimited. It's open to all job seekers. They're looking for milling and paving crew laborers and operators, loader operator, quality control technician, CDL tandem and tractor sweeper operator, and skid steer operators at $10 to $20 an hour. If you need more information, call Shanda Curitan. The number is 912-739-7158. And I ask you please bring your resume. Again, it all takes place Wednesday, August 16th from 4 to 6 p.m. at Coastal Pines Technical College. Again, a job fair for American Industries Incorporation. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgensen, have a great day.
You've been listening to local news on WIFO.
Need a new paint job or body work? Wayne County has a body shop that is a modern, up-to-date repair and paint shop. BNC Collision Center in Scriven. BNC has all the latest equipment with the heated cross-draft paint booth and matrix paint mixing system. They have the grabber frame system and can weld and repair aluminum. Always free estimates, and they work with all insurance companies. Next time you need body or paint work, call the folks at BNC Collision Center in Scriven. 579-2274. That's 579-2274.
Good morning, everyone. Partly cloudy skies for Monday.